Okay. I have no idea how this will be. I've been kind of trying to avoid it. But it should be fun, right? Trapper have such a small head. Here, maybe me sandpaper. Oh, he has a really small head. Confirm. Cough, cough, cough. Don't forget the stars. Wake up on the beach, soaking salt water sinking inside of your throat as nearly drown. Really swim. Water falls from your mouth as you open it. Gasp for air. Memory of how you got here. In fact, you can your own name, not where you came from, for a single fact about your life. Knows that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you be sick to your stomach. Cough, cough. Oh. Down. Wrong pipe, huh? Need a minute. Or can I go on? That's sassy. Yeah. Expert stayer. I can give you a minute. Got plenty of time. This time, really. God. An eternity, if you catch my drift. Not now, ocean. Can I continue? Wait. Is it? I don't know. Please go on. Okay then, as I was cough, cough. I'm sick. The plague threw up on me. As I was saying. Down at your feet, ankle deep in crystal blue, is a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the feels a grotesque discovery. Oh. Oh. Okay. Bony face, there's up it. It's the same. His vomit, a stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick. Superman! Hey, how you doing, buddy? You know, there is a high command now. And it works. I tested it out. Superman's good. Superman's good. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who was behind this? Incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head. However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? Oh my god! Thanks for the raid, Dan! How did the rest of your games go? I had to head out to do some work stuff before stream, and that's why I was running a little late. I hope they were fantastic, and now obviously your challenger. I don't know if that's the highest level in Overwatch. Oh, look at that. My mod's on it. I don't have to do nothing. The advantages of having a mod. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Games are horrible. We'll get them next time. What will you do? I don't know. Play some sweet bongos is what I'll do. What did I spell wrong? Because it may not have been Stream Elements and it may be me. I am a horrible speller. No, that's me. I need to just turn that off. I don't know why I left that B there. Yeah, hosting B, man. I forgot a word. No one ever reads that. No one ever reads that. Sitting there reading. Just stick up the face. Push the sand away from the half-buried face. From the half-buried human head embedded in the ground before you. Money? There's no body, just his head. As you pick it up, flakes and skin fall to the ground, and the jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotting tongue, as if this poor, dead soul. Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. You're a take charge type. Give me the money. Hey, how you doing, Piston? Yeah, you may like... Well, that's why you need to be playing this. I hate reading. And I'm a horrible speller. You just make you mod and you can go through and edit all my stream elements. Too much time. How you doing today, Piston? I read that. Having the gold coin brief. Happily distracted. What has otherwise been an extremely confusing morning. Sun beats down on you. Dry your clothes. Check your pockets. But they're empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin. Suppose. And you deposit it in a pocket. That's a weird way to put it. Yeah, I can trust you with mod. I mean, I only have one mod. Dale is my only mod, and so, I mean, what's the worst you can do? Wait, that's a nice coin you've got there. If you were to spend it right now. Yeah, you know, why not? Easy come, easy go. Maybe I like the chaos. Maybe I need the chaos. Why, hello there, I'm Island White. And I'm Island Claudette. That is not skins they have. That Claudette has a bigger booty and bigger chest than they would ever give her in actual game. We'll take that. Claudette quickly leaves you with the gold coin and tosses it twice. Bites down on it like a old-timey prospector before handing it back to her. Oh, you know where... You don't know where I got that, do you? I wouldn't bite onto that. And this is for you. I can't drink that. I'm allergic to mango. I don't know if I can trust that. Cloud up privilege. Drink. You take a sip, you find it's incredible. Money well spent in your estimation. Yeah, you see, but in real life I wouldn't just drink that, because I know I'm allergic to mango. That sounds horrible to me. But I gotta ask. Did somebody maybe design the next one of these dating sims, y'all exclusive? Take some of the fun out of it. Some of the fun out of the family fantasy vacation. Watching your wallet the entire time. That's weird. You know what? YOLO. I guess this version of me probably isn't allergic to mango. Thank you for the delicious drink. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for the drink. It was quite delicious. You're welcome. Heart emoji. Did someone just thank us? Oh, with it, Dwight. It's normal to be thanked for doing a good job. Trust me on this one. I cannot keep up that voice. And I don't think I can do a very good feminine voice. Well, of course you'll do it. You have fantastic voices. My voice is meh. Mine doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump to your foot. Look down, you find a volleyball, somehow still in action pose, sitting in the sand there, next to you. Stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. A little help, please. Yes, that's gonna be Huntress and Trapper. Hey, Squish! Turn around when you see what's waiting for you. Your jaw just about hits the ground. A girl with a tiny head and so much muscle. Dude who's right proportioned, but still kind of looks a little messed up. Chick who may need sun, but she's kind of blue. And a dude who has way too much muscle and such a tiny head. Such a tiny, tiny head. Four gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tented volleyball. Tended, not tinted. I definitely didn't read that wrong. Each of them, undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, despair. Can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know. Not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. Not blood, that's paint. Just a painter. Yeah, the energy penetration through the eyes. That was kind of weird. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Just like that Finger 11 song. Their one-hit wonder. The rest of their album's garbage. Hello. There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look Down at the ball. Back up at the monstrous line. Well, literally monsters. Sexy ass monsters. I don't know. I've only seen the front. They are sexy front monsters. I have not seen their booties. What do you do? Toss it back, kick it back, say no, you think. Toss it back, I guess. You've been down and grabbed the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. You give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in the huntress's hands. Not bad, stranger. Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. Look at her, up and down, and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps. Maybe a little sweaty. That's okay, it's natural. Oh my god, the writing. Ridiculous. Oh, I'm really bad at doing feminine voices. And if I try to do an actual feminine voice, it's going to sound horrible, so I'm not going to. I'm just going to read it normal. I am sorry. Try hard much? Bleh. We're speaking directly to you. Still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, forever alone. Look across the beach at these strange residents casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Is it a private beach? Yeah, amazing that. It is well enough written. Should you be frightened? Worried? Excited? I did refer to them as killers. Not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn! They are looking very appealing in their own way. And nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, noodles. You were made for this. Well, geez. If the spooky ocean boy says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. Doodly-doodly-doo. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the volleyball game just by showing up, nitwit. I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's best to go with what Trapper says when he's... That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone. Always seems like they have fresh blood on their hand. Fair? Hey, don't worry about it. It's just a game. Existence. That is? Yeah, that's what you wrote. Besides, seem a lot more interesting than some silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? They are here to do more than distract. My total domination! Deep sigh. That was right. The sigh means he was done with the game too. Either that, or he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't care what this Slackjawed moron is here. Why this Slackjawed moron is here? I am reading them. I'm sorry. Oh god. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? Oh no, you can't. At least not yet. God, did you get that axe? Oh yeah, not yet. Hey Noodle, you might want to know. You might want to, you know, say something. Actually, never mind. There's plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. But be warned. Answer quickly and answer well. This is a time quiz, and it will be very important later. Very important. Okay, I guess let's get ready for some time. We're not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I don't know. I can't remember. How attractive would you say you are? I don't know. I'm not attractive enough. Oh, watch it. That's beautiful. Oh, nice inner voice. Could have any superpower. What would it be? Night super. Invisibility. Invisibility. Hey. Although sometimes I think I already am. You don't have your bell. What's your best subject in school? Sorry. What's your best subject in school? Math, history. Probably math. Only thing that makes sense when you think about it. What's your favorite animal? What's a musculid? I'm gonna say that because I don't know what it is. Mustelids. 100%. Be honest, you have no idea what a mustelid is. You're just hoping that it's some secret answer. No, I just want to know what it is. Because there is no answer. Another word for ferrets. Stuff like that. Oh. Ferrets. Ferrets smell. Gross, I picked the wrong thing. I should pick dog. Your favorite color? Blue, blue, red. Out of those, blue. Actually, purple. Good for productivity. Ooh, isn't good for productivity. Makes people want to be lazy. What's your dream job? Astronaut. Not working at all. Get down to it. Really, why work at all? It takes a lot of courage to break free from society expectations. I'm the latter. Only she could spend laziness to do some kind of grand crusade. These damn millennials. Best flavor of ice cream. Horse flesh, oh god. Really care. And I'll probably be vanilla. My favorite is green. Hey. Same here. Mine is vanilla. Thrilled with pain! I think mint chip is the greatest flavor I ever conceived myself. But enough about ice cream. Am I right? Hold on a second. I'm always right. Lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. And pick mint chip. Teaching lessons now, narrator? You scoundrel, you rascal! Kill or be killed is the rule on this island. even for faceless voices. I wish you could play VHS. I'd drop this game right now and play VHS with you if you could. But I just want to see how bad this one is. I've been kind of dodging it all yesterday. I don't know what Didn't Come is. I've never heard of that one. But enjoy yourself, dance. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? I'm not stupid. The best flavor is mint chip. So obedient. I think you're gonna do just fine. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. I'm Trevor. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on whole island. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. I'm the Wraith. I'm nothing like anyone else. Fucking Eeyore. I like nice people and loathe big, dumb idiots. I'm the Spirit. What's up? Oh, sorry, I did that wrong. Hey, what's up? I'm the Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really hate, you know, based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering. And society is carefully calculated to lie and keep you subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part. So it's basically an Outback version of, Story of Seasons / Harvest Moon. Got it. Nice. Sounds fun. Is it multiplayer? Or is it like, the old Harvest Moon / Story of the Season games where it's single player? Jeez. Like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh, neat. I'll have to take a look at it. Because I legitimately like Story of Season games. But they're never multiplayer. And I prefer to play multiplayer games most of the time because they're just funner. Oh, neat. I never played Animal Crossing to tell you the truth. I never liked the running clock idea. Oh no, wait, I remembered Spirit Stories now. That's almost exactly what's happened. Hey, I'm the Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's a lot of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. No pausing. I mean, that should be fine. I don't know. I'll take a look at it. Yes. There he is. what I mean. Grow up. Grow a body. I mean, depends on what you mean by help out. I don't really like people just throwing stuff at me. I enjoy playing the game, but if it's like learning mechanics and stuff, yeah, I'll totally take you up on that. Because when people just throw stuff at you, sometimes it's just not fun. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead. But I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a little trail of fog. I'm not made of it. God. Whatever, fog body. Yeah, I don't mind being helped learn. It's just I've played too many games where you hop into something and it's multiplayer and then they just start throwing like mid-game equipment at you and it just loses all of its fun. It's not nice. He's not nice. He's not nice. Love it. Only sometimes. Ew. Really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak about me. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely actually. First time ever, I agree with Ray. Let's move on. Otherwise, they'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, then let's do something else instead. Now, once I actually agree with the meathead. I say we go to my yard. It's a massive boat dock nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him. He just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate endless despair, so crushing pursuit of wealth, and the way it's flaunted needlessly, and the cruelty to the gender. To its gender. I don't know that word. Here. What about hanging out? What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, and believe me. Hey, hey! What about the volleyball game? We can exercise and have fun as a group. Are you serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out, right over there. I'm tired. Besides, I hate the sun. Where do you want to go? Lounge. It'd be great to relax for a second at the lounge. Yeah, that's right, I made my choice. Kick up your feet. To kick up your feet, look at the ocean and relax on your own terms. Who would want anything else? Dry, comfortable, enjoy a cool drink on a hot day. It's the best. I mean, what kind of fool, what kind of monster, what kind of mask-wearing psychopath would finally be granted a break from constant grinding, of chasing and fighting, to get ahead and then choose to exert themselves in, quite frankly, any way whatsoever. Why am I the only one who gets it? It's time to stop living by their rules. I won't do it any longer. Yeah, we should probably give her a second to calm down. Hold down! Oh, just a moment! This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only help remaining on the island. It's a place we call Murder Island. Cue dramatic music flourishing. Da 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 da. None of the others survived. Throughout the interview process, I mean. Hence why we should herefore refer to them as survivors, with a capital S. These two have worked here a long time. Oh, very long. I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry. Anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy. But they're vibrating with nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We know how to escort the group to the venues of your choice. Oh wait, oops, I read that wrong, it's fine. Yeah! However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible. And don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. That's fine. At least you can do is allow us to do our jobs. Yeah. The most you can do is let us get off this island. Wait, shut the fuck up. Yeah, pardon me. Please follow us. Oh, hey, narrator. Yes, something I can help you with? Those two, Claudette and Dwight. They just mentioned something about wanting to escape. Escape an option? Should I be trying to, how do you say, escape? Escape? No. I think you're mistaken. Seems like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island. You know, just throwing it out there. Oh, right, that. Yes, that's true. He was. He just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway, a couple miles south of here. It has much fancier accommodation than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm of this island has. No, you know, trust me. You wouldn't want to go there. All that money comes with a lot of restrictions. I need a second. Clean my glasses, or else I won't be able to keep reading this because I got a fingerprint right over one of my pupils. is where you belong now. Now, off you go. Time for an activity on this island. Your decisions matter. Mostly. And I agree with them. Not like that other island. So, what will it be? I don't know. Let's go hang out with Huntress? Wow, it's so exciting to have someone else into athletics on this island. Spirit and Wraith are so boring, and Trappa is so predictable. Relying on brute strength to win games. He has no respect at all for grace and skill. Thank goodness you didn't choose a yacht. What kind of person wants to be a sitting duck in the middle of an open ocean? You're just asking for a sneak attack from an elk. Wonder how long it would take for her to bring up an elk attack. Game starting up again. Make sure you're watching close. It's really something, huh? Elks don't swim. Live in the forest long enough, and you'll see an elk swim. Believe me. Cheer for me, cute stuff. Killers resume their place on the volleyball court and resume the match they were playing before you arrived. Hey, fancy a lemonade? I see you're working up a thirst eyeing those bouncing butt playing volleyball. Claudette hands you a lemonade. So fresh, so tart. She leans in and whispers in your ear. Who do you bet on to win? Who's the MVP of your little heart? You're nervous. You don't want any of these killers to hear you talking about them. Or not talking about them. If they're into that sort of thing. Hey, Death Metal! How you doing today? I missed you yesterday. I was waiting for all the hydrates in Zex's stream. Just pick someone, please. It's not like you've got all day, night, week, month, year, lifetime, eternity, or anything. Put sand in this guy's shorts. Sheesh! Okay, I think, now if I go out of just straight looks, I think Spirit's the cutest. So that's what I'm gonna pick. Spirit. Good answer. Except the Spirit overheard you. All of us? You choose me? Interesting pose. You're clearly not paying attention to how much I hate this game. I haven't so much as lifted a severed hand. Also, betting in any way, shape, or form is a huge turnoff for me, BT dubs. Any fool knows that gambling is another system to imprison you into debt until you slowly go mad and kill yourself and your entire family! This girl is no fun. She doesn't enjoy the thrill of the hunt. I mean, the thrill of a fun, relaxing beach game. Can't relate. Literally happened to me. Oh, Not you, literally. What? That literally happened to me. My dad had so many money problems, and he felt so backed into a corner that he hacked me into chunks. Drama. Well, sure. But I don't know. Pretty bad stuff happened to all of us. Don't tell me to calm down. Not me! Nothing bad happened to me. I'm living my best life. I don't like doing Trevor's voice. I'm making it too deep and it hurts. I know what you're thinking, but it's just not the time to point out giant hooks piercing through Trevor's body. I don't know. He is built, but he has such a tiny head. It's the same issue I have with Huntress. It seems like if you get muscles in this game, your head shrinks, and it's like half the size of what it should be. I know you're not really trying, but I guess I thought you looked pretty cute anyway. Wink. Fine. Thanks, I guess. Now, what a game! It's a tie! Can there even be a tie in volleyball? No one knows. This is everyone's first time playing. Oh, I didn't even look at his neck. He has such a tiny head. Maybe his neck is too built and it looks like it just doesn't go up right. Maybe that's the issue with it. Like, it's a weird character model. Yeah, the Claudette is cute. The biggest issue with the Claudette is that is more defined than any Claudette model, and that is more defined than any Claudette model ever has been. They definitely give her bigger proportions. Yeah, I'd wear that Claudette outfit. It's cute. I don't know, I'm not sold on the shorts on Dwight. These killers don't usually have time for sports, or team sports. Amid their busy schedule of brutally tearing apart survivors to shreds. Hey, is Claudette crying? Singing. And then butt emotes, so many butt emotes. Booties everywhere, booty, booty, booty. You okay there, Claudette? Probably just shedding a tear for her lost fellow survivors. No, this resort had 4 employees when it opened. Yeah, and then they all became strippers. Oh, it doesn't work because I don't have a camera. I was gonna be like, and they were gonna be doctors, but that doesn't work if I don't have a camera. That is a visual gag. It's nothing. I'm totally fine. Whatever you say, boss. Look like the killers have disturbed and are cooling down in their own way. Spirit is reaving a novel. Trapper stretching sensually in between chainsaw curls. Wraith is standing on the beach, desperately hoping that the sand will swallow him up, and Huntress is doing target practice with her bloodied hatchets. You feel a nudge. White is looking at you, actively. Should probably make a move. Life is short. Could get snuffed out at any time. Carpe diem. Carpe pim. Carpe now? Go ahead, chat one of them up. So which killer has caught your eye? I already stated. I'm picking Spirit. Spirit's the bestest. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the shorts. Shirt's kind of nice though. And like I said, I already stated, Spirit's the bestest. You make your way over to Spirit. It's deep in a thick paperback novel. She looks up at you. Try someone like you at the time of day for someone like me. Thing to say since you barely even remember what someone or she seems. So far she seems like an unpredictable gal though. What are you thinking about right now? Vengeance against my father. What else? Hair flip. Man, chick is emo. Seems like she'd be great to hang out at the mall with you and to help you pick out a pair of giant, ugly boots. Oh no, not the gun. Not the gun. Wait, are you saying you have a pair of giant, ugly boots? Things are pretty gothic up in here. I don't know, run with that? Or maybe change it up. Sick with vengeance! Yeah. I know. Parents really just don't understand. It's like they were young once too. They managed to forget what it was like. It's so frustrating. That dude's not in this game. There ain't no Deathslinger. Right? And then they become so obsessed with their jobs and their status, wealth, and society that they become completely crazed and end up murdering their whole families. Yeah. It totally blows. I hate my parents. My dad was like, "You're too young. Get your ears pierced." And I was like, "But Mom got her ears pierced when she was a baby." And she was like, "It's a different time. Don't talk back." They just did one of them attacks with... Then you did one of them attacks with your katana. No. But my dad stepped on my foot and it really hurt. Because I had been taking a nap and I didn't have shoes. He was wearing really heavy steel-toed boots. Focus on the steel toes. We've clearly both been through a lot. I think you look great with pierced ears for what it's worth. What? Thank you, narrator. I don't ever actually want my ears pierced, but I appreciate the compliment. Come on, everyone. The fun and games can be over already. I get it. Volleyball not ruthless enough. Look at us. We crave action. We crave excitement. We crave the thrill of the hunt. Heck, thrill of the hunt isn't that good. It's time to see if our friend here has the hunter's instinct. I saw you surveying me like prey under volleyball court noodles. Huntress waves a bloody axe in the air, and you step back, nervously. Before you realize, She's not waving at you. She's handing it to you. Don't worry. I've got several of these. Huh. I'm still a little worried. It's important to hone your skills, especially for NA plays. Threats may lurk around every corner. Need to make sure that you are the biggest threat of all. Just don't aim those things at me. Can't even see me. I win. Haha. Victory's mine. Narrator. Minigame consists of two parts. On top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction. On bottom, a target where you're going to be pointing. Sometimes the target is immediately visible, sometimes it's hidden until the pointer activates. Press the spacebar to stop the pointer. Fall over the target to win. Fail and land on the target. Who will lose? Achieve a perfect success. And on the start of the target, not at the end. Okay, ready to... Oh, I thought that was going to be the Huntress's talk. Okay, ready to play? Would you like me to repeat that? Whatever. Ready. Away we go. Shoot him what you got. Yeah. Okay, so we'll go around a few times. I thought I really goofed that. Perfect. Not bad. Horrible! Oh, that's fast. Oh, you completely missed. I never stated I was good at seal checks. It's horrible. I hate this. I'm impressed. A worthy opponent. I mean... I could have done better, but who's keeping score? Record I am. And you got 4 points. Hatchet throwing. Cool, I guess. I like my stabbing to be a bit more up close and personal. Somewhere a loud horn blows, and the survivors snap into action. The time's up! You heard him. Get to the next activity! Seems like the next activity is mealtime. How quaint. You're expecting what? Capture the flag? You know how complicated it is running a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall? With a huge banquet table? This isn't some prestigious, fancy, epic, like you find on cable. Oh, you just paid individually for this game. Find Claudette Usher. Your seat. But there's very limited seating directly around you. Oh, great, terrific. Like everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people. Start. No one wants to sit next to Trevor. Meanwhile, Kiri uses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Trickster's not here. What type of shit is this? Oh. Hi, Trickster. Oh yeah, Trickster's here. Surprise? Well. Yeah, they don't call him. expected, sir. I'm sorry. Even I get nervous around crowds of killers. Am I a whole shtick? It's a little flustered. Man, they build it. Hey there. You're looking good, Noodles. Real good. And we literally can't let hunters and trappers in. No, seriously. Their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table. Doesn't work. Look at this. We can't even fit everyone on screen at the same time. Probably think it was an error. But it's not. It's completely intentional. Let that be a lesson for you. Every error you think, you see as a choice. Got that? That's behavior definitely trying to justify their bugs. Yeah, yep, that's bug justification. Okay, Dwayne and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side, and the rest of them will sit opposite of you. Hunters and Trapper can't sit at the ends, with their enormous, sexy arms. Now that everyone's seated, we can eat dinner. Today's meal was prepared slowly and carefully, with both love and hate. For 12 hours over a spit. We hope you all enjoy. Really, really hope you do. Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you were serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Seasoned with a specific number of herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. It's 11. It's Kentucky Fried Chicken. My favorite. Meat is good. It is murder. Bitch, you know, considering what you've been up to, who are you to be so judgy now? I'm just sharing facts. You know, need to murder something, eat its meat. That's like technically true. Technically true. It's the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. Hey Noodle, you thinking what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps? I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree buttons. Button-down prints, you know what I'm saying? When you look closely at the spit, the spot would definitely appear to be scraps of a fabric, sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took us 12 hours. You literally do anything on this island? I read that completely wrong. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. Now, he's right for a change. Because I am with my broad axe. It's a prover tool for easily chopping anything in twain. First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear, it's like we're from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. You are ridiculous. I slept swinging contest enough. Grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obs. The hell it is! I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell, if you'd like. Please stop. Please. I hate it when you fight, or talk, or even when you look at each other in the eye. Yes. Yes, all about the axe. I didn't know you knew Nick Cadaver. Let's say I know that emote. He's a cool streamer. I can do it. I have the Skull of Azarath. Great. Instead of slicing it up, you can club it to a second death. Squiddles, I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix. I mean dinner. Oh, well, I guess we know why Felix isn't in this game. Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. Everyone's argued who has the most effective weapon for 72 hours straight. And it doesn't matter which one does. When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value of maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason, always terrified of tinnitus. Hey, why didn't you let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We hate for it to get cold. Yeah. He hated when it was goddamn. He hated when it got cold. Poor Felix. Here's a machete. Freshly sharpened. Oh, candy. Hurry to the immediately with them. Okay, I've already read through all this. Ready? Away we go. Slice. Perfect. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna start fucking up here. Ah! Dang it. That was pretty good. I'd like to do what you do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Dinner is finally served. For real. That sounds, especially coming from the masked killers, when they eat, which involves lifting their mask and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Barrett, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. He's the only one who seems to be really be embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean, come on. Come on. We're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be. If they just tried to mash stuff through their... Oh. Okay, yeah. Barrett, why aren't you hungry? The two best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's the only thing. Think about it, noob. Number 2 is no number 2. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. God! Yeah, no poop. No people poo-poo here. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. Might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. See how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Between the food and the behavior, I get it, behavior, of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. I need a second to drink. A lot of reading. But even worse, staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them? Gross, I'm sorry, look at that sequel. I don't know this one. The rest of them have been kind of obvious. Oh, look at that sequel, it's gonna be stupid. So it's roaster, I'm sorry. Whatever that was. Everything about this dinner is abominable. But it's almost certainly human meat. The lack of manners, the talk of dismembered parts, and these noises. Everything's so vile. I might throw up. Even Spirit's talking about deuces. I thought she was the classy one. Oh well then. I didn't realize our eating habits grossed you out. So judgmental, sheesh. If you could feel shame or sadness, I might be experiencing both those right now. But what I can feel is rage! And I'm furious! Just ruined my meal. I have a whole leg to eat. Even though you're in the hot seat now, you're not nearly as panicked as you probably should be. That's almost certainly the lack of calories catching up to you, so your whole body beginning to shut itself down. Oh hey, it's just me again. Your friend, mentor and guide, narrator. To the narrator, the ocean. Not sure how I feel about this characterization, but I'll allow it. I'm right here, and I might be the only one who can help you. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. I'm pretty sure I'm dead. No one can tell you. Not unless you follow the right path. Or at least a right path. Whatever. Too many of those to count. You pick at least one. Because there's even worse paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse. Starting things over and having to fast forward back to where you were. Am I right? This place holds many. even from itself. The one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that, and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Big, serious. Gotta give it to this ocean character. That seems quality early game story. Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You made many choices by now. Some of them I liked. Some of them I didn't. It's in your best interest to make more choices that I like. Wake up to find the spirit holding a limp body, gingerly, pouring cool water into your mouth. I hope it's not ocean water. Do you just love the ocean at night? I do. Staring out over the vast darkness of the ocean really validates the feeling inside me that we're all truly insignificant, and the only thing we're worth pursuing is revenge. I wonder, how could anyone believe anything else? You look into the darkness of the night and ponder her question. Well, it's a simple question. How could they? How could anyone feel small and alone in the face of something of such massive nothingness? What do you think? I'll give you a second, because I don't know this one. She's kind of a loner, so maybe she wants the sad one. You know, I'll flirt. I'll be obvious flirt about it. I used to feel that way. Small, unimportant, alone. But lately, I'm not so sure. Started to feel different. Started to actually think that maybe Island is where I might meet someone special. Hi, Twinkle. You look at the spirit. Who has turned from the ocean to look at you while you speak on this topic. She's clearly so passionate about. Friend, perhaps. Something more. I don't know. What this island has planned for me. Friend? Friends are just cowards. Seek comfort in numbers. I done goofed. I had friends once. Back before I was chopped into a bunch of pieces by my father. God. Friends aren't what keeps me held together. I'm floating in a cloud of rage. Ugh. I was so dumb. So busy trying to please everyone. And be the perfect student, perfect employee, the perfect daughter hair flip. I didn't take any care of myself. And now, I'm all I've got. First of all, I've got distracted from my true purpose, my destiny, the purpose that was sitting inside me my whole life. Okay, this might sound a bit silly, but Barrett looks around to see if there's anyone else on the beach. When she's convinced it's only you two, she continues. There's a dragon that lives inside me. I've always known. But I've tried to ignore it. When I couldn't ignore it, I tried to push it down. I'm so stupid. You're not stupid, that sounds badass! Right? But I didn't let it out, and then, chop chop! And now, that dragon is pretty much one-track revenge beast. But enough about me. What's inside you, stranger? Nothing but dirt. I'd have to kill a dragon. Maybe not the best choice of words. I mean, dragon sounds awesome, honestly. Though, I don't feel like I've got anything inside me at all. Just darkness. Never-ending darkness. Don't use expert stare at me. I see that's expert stare. I'm going a little edgy. Don't judge. Don't judge. Here I thought Spirit was the biggest goth on this island until you arrived. Yeah, the music is one of a kind. Perhaps I could light a torch and surge through that darkness. Just the things are really heating up. Hear a flurry of footsteps behind you, and you quickly spin around to find. Quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. Only to find White Claw dead. Sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. It's important that we stick to the itinerary and attend each of them schedule. I'm sick to flirt with her cute flirt point. Not part of the evening's activities. God! That's strictly slotted for after campfire stories. At this rate, we'll be late. Like, plain sick. No, I was... No time for excuses. Well, but that's scheduled. What comes after the flirting? Go. Come. Once everyone has gathered around the fire pit, White and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone. And we're not gonna say who. But don't worry, you haven't been sticking to the schedule. That means that we're behind on time for the evening events. And we'll only have time for one person to share their special, spooky nighttime story. Just one story. But story time's my favorite activity. A narrative-heavy experience. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide? Oh great. We have to decide as a group? That never goes well. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss. No cocoa nuts. Voice trembling. You realize this is probably it for you. But you embrace your fate. Sorry, everyone. I think you're talking about me, to be honest. I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. Been there before. No, it's taking some pressure off me, which is an absolute dream come true. Really? Is it really fair to pick on the newbie? Yes, yes it is. Club club. Seriously? Anyone here ever happened on schedule? Even once? Damn it, Donald! If you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me God, I'll snap your head off so quick, and then I'll drown you in his blood, Cynthia. Us and coconuts are back on. Oh, I have to. Oh, I love to hack, slack, and slash. We all know you love to kill. Almost all you talk about. A really interesting pose for the Huntress going to say that. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounced my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. Oh, that's cute. Nobody. But we still got to get started on story time, so Noodles, who do you think should go? Ah, damn it, that's a name. Please, pick someone quickly, so that this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. Anybody you particularly want? I mean, I've always just been picking Spirit, but I'm pretty sure she's mentioned her story like 3 times. If you leave it up to me, I'll just pick Spirit again. I'll just always pick Spirit. But if you guys want one of the other 3, just let me know. Wraith? Wraith? Okay. Bad boy Wraith. For the death metal. I choose Wraith? Whoa, whoa. This entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrase, will ya? Really? You lurking? After you pick the story and then you go into lurk? I'm not really one for scary stories. Life is scary enough as it is. Literally carry around skull and spine as your little prop. The other killers laugh. Wraith holds up his skull, gazes into its hollow, dark eye sockets. Looking for something Shakespearean in this book elsewhere. This is a tale of madness, of staring at the soul of death and never returning. Once upon a time, a young man worked at a junkyard. The man was quiet, kept to himself, just wanted to avoid trouble. Well, the boss dealt. Superman! Oh, you got me. You know, I have a high command now, and everybody's just coming in with Superman. I got it working. I double checked it. Ow! See? Told you. While the boss dealt with lions, the young man operated the crusher, turning cars into cubes, twisted metal. How you doing today, Robert? One day, right before crushing a car, he noticed something. Blood? Rip, rip, rip it. From the trunk? He opened and found a frightened stranger bound and gagged. Oh my god, it's an epic raid! Hi Farana, how you doing? Well, I'm trying. It's a lot of reading. You know, for the people that didn't come in here with Epic, you should all go and follow Epic because she's amazing, great streamer, great voice, great giggle, just overall great personality, and there's a shout out. And I really enjoy hanging out in her streams. And that is the first time I've talked today. I'm doing good, Farana. How are you today? Found a gang. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Ah. Oh. He opened the trunk. Found a frightened stranger. Bound and gagged. Young man reeled. Was he about to accidentally murder this stranger? How could this have happened? He freed the stranger, ran off like a bitch into the waiting arms of the boss, the owner of the junkyard. Oh my god, you're like the first person to ever use Snorlax, Ron? Can I love that emote so much? Before his shaken employee could tell him about the mistake that had nearly made, Klaus took out his knife and swiftly slit the stranger's throat. Thanks for the follow, Moon! That's freaking awesome! Finger guns all around! Ow! Yeah, use the high. Get one. Get one high. And one Kirby being chucked at screen. But I thought it was hilarious. Did I read this yet? I'll read it again. Before his shaken employee could tell him about the mistake they had
Tonight.
nearly made, the boss took out his knife and swiftly slit the stranger's throat. The young man fell to his knees. Enjoy the lurk, man. Okay, that's me lurking. I'm just panda laying on my back eating food. That's what I do every time I'm lurking. Just nom 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 nom. Young man fell to his knee, unable to comprehend what happened. Stared at the ground, too shook to cry. The boss approached him. What did you do? He asked the boss. I did your job. What do you mean? That's not my job. My job is to crush cars. The boss let out a miserable scoff, his face contorting in evil disdain for the pathetic wretch in front of him. What? Why do you think you were crushing all these cars? Save space? Who do you think my clients are? I don't know, told the young man. Yes, you do, screamed the boss. Deep down, you've always known what was happening here. You just didn't want to admit it to yourself. Your hands ain't clean. My clients give me money, and I take care of the problems. Eliminate the witnesses. Tie up their loose ends. Or actually, you'll do. I get paid the big bucks. You get paid what I tell you to do. No, the young man whimpered as the boss towered above him. Yeah, you're nothing more than an executioner. And you've reaped hundreds of souls here. Yep, just, you know, just keeping the head. Holding it up there. Definitely not crushing them into tiny cubes. The young man's body shook. Soft spasms. He tried to stop crying. It was when the boss started laughing that it happened. Something in the young man changed. Enjoy the lyric epic? We're gonna enjoy this nice island music with a panda. Oh, there we go. Something in the young man changed. He stood up, now taller than the faint glimmer of fear overtook the snarl of the old man's face. The young man's face was empty. Empty as he grabbed the boss's throat, dragged him to the car in the crusher. Empty as he picked up the boss, stuffed him inside. Empty as he slammed the trunk down on him. Stupid, fat head sticking out, begging for mercy. Empty as he started the machine, staring at the boss and its sniveling, crying, wet face. Empty as he grabbed the boss's head, dug his fingers in, farther, piercing the skin. Empty as he squeezed and pulled. Empty, heard bones popping and snapping. When the boss's head, still attached to his spine, pulled cleanly out from its disgusting sack of a body, smiled. Ray stares back into the eye sockets of his skull. Doesn't matter how good you are, how innocent, how kind, how full of love. The eyes of you surely go mad. An awkward silence falls upon the room until offer elusive praise, ask about make a joke. It's a visual novel, and yes, it's a bunch of reading. It's pretty much 100% reading the game. I really wish they had voice acting. It would make my life so much easier. Yeah. They're clearly on a beach. Offer elusive praise. I don't know. Look into the eyes of evil. You will surely go mad. My God, that's brilliant. I'm glad you didn't give us Shakespeare. That story made Shakespeare look like a slack-jawed, mouth-breathing idiot. Thank you. I'm just too overcome. I sit down and the other killers look at each other, unsure if you're joking. Thanks. Wraith, on the other hand, absolutely sure you're joking. You may have gone a little overboard. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so that they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves you alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all of 7 seconds. Trickster shows up, and he is blaring his latest song. Hey, baby! You look lonely. Mind if I join you? He doesn't wait for an answer. I know. You've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I wanted you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I am the ultimate catch on this island. The only lobster in an ocean of sardines. Oh, Jazmeowne with the trickster emotes. No, you, no one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues. You aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them. Just yet. Wraith approaches. Okay. I'm probably not making a great impression, cause guess that's not really my thing. I just know that if you got to know me, then, I mean, look, the others aren't around. And I really hate the fire bit. I just kind of hate fire in general. Maybe we could go back to the point. And like, I don't know, whatever, you know? Dip in the pool with the Wraith? Come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow him. An offer like that, wink wink. Yeah, this game has music. Just don't forget about a little talk. Pick the ocean over everybody else. On the ocean. You and your storyteller slip into the water. Just the right temperature for an evening dip. Unless if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean to the pool. You're also pretty sure killer companion could handle it. Hey, do you remember my story? I mean the one you just told, like, a minute ago? Yeah. Yes. Did you, I mean, like it? What do you think of, the young man in the story? Do you think he's weird? Not weird, he's weird. I would forgive him. Not really weird. I would forgive him. I would forgive him. What happened to him would make anybody snap. And you know, what happens in the past, to lead him to that point, he was just trying to be good. Yeah. That's what he wanted. Just to be good, I swear. Well, that makes sense. Did the young man remind you of anyone? Yes. That is blatantly your backstory from the game. Yes. It's you. It's clearly you. What? No. It's, You're carrying around the guy's skull and spine with you, right? Now. Wraith looks at Azeroth's skull. And then out in the middle distance, into the middle distance. A long silence ensues. Notice the temperature has dropped significantly. It's cold. Is it cold in this water now, or is it just me? I feel like my toes are turning into ice cubes. And I don't mean the rapper / actor. Wraith seizes up and squeezes his eyes shut. Please. I can't be around any cube tucked. Not since I heard that story from somebody else a long time ago. The story you just told us like 2 minutes ago? Exactly. The one that wasn't about me. You don't have... I need receipts. You don't have the photo evidence. Usually we'd be nervous that, you were about to make things awkward when we barged in. But obviously, we couldn't hold a candle to whatever happened here tonight. Either way, it's time for bed. For you, but not us. After you go to sleep, that's when we party. Yeah, Wraith is kind of dramatic. But you're the one who wanted his story, Death Metal. You picked the story. After spending all day cooped up in these tight little safari-themed resort uniforms, you just know those two rage late into the night. I'm talking about all night long. You're not here to party with me. You got your own repressed relationships to tend to. You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking into the crackling, you think about Ray's story, and about the young man found out part of a sinister plot. What don't you know about the current situation? Is it something that will terrify you? Something that will make you snap? What if you look into the eyes of evil? What if you like it? You want me to shut up? I mean, I can just start clicking through. I mean, I'm perfectly fine if you guys don't want a voice. I can sit here, drink my drink, and start clicking through. You can dwell too much on your fate. Let it and wait alive. Their now familiar, creepy smile stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that, lit by firelight. I must apologize for the accommodations. We're prepared for any other guests. But we're going to make them comfortable. That's trying. It may be. I am also going in between reading and reading chat, and so I may be a little delayed. And I may have just read it later. Both are possible. They hand over a pillow and blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. Just try to keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests aren't the types you'll want to rob of their beauty sleep. Oh, god damn it. I hate these minigames. Rotating the clockwise direction. Pretty much hit the skill check. Uh-oh. Okay. Wherever the pointer stops. Suppose if it doesn't stop where you want it to, that's a bit like losing, but no one has to know if you don't tell them. Okay, ready to play? Would you like me to repeat that? Let's just go. Ready! Away we go! As you relax and look into the fire, the radio begins to fuzz and flicker. You examine it and decide that you might just adjust the dial and fix it. Let's see what's on this station. Can't really hear it. Sure, we'll listen more. Oh, this again. Enjoy your Lurk Piranha. Enjoy the Panda video. Oh, here we go. Now that is a station. We'll keep that one. Oh, I didn't know that's how it would work. You like someone by your side to play? That's fine. I mean, that's easy. I already told you guys, I'm picking Spirit. I made my choice. I want the cute little goth girl. Spirit, are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. Spirit tells you her secret sleep. She's feeling restless. I like to listen to flute music. Dab on essential oils. Steam my pole. Really? What, even the dead right to me? I have a really good time doing it. I don't really have any of those. That's a comb? Spirit reaches out and presents you with a unique item. It's a small comb, carved from bamboo. I guess you could hold on to this. It was a gift from my mother. I will want it back, though. And if you lose it, well... you'll get revenge on me. If it's the last thing I do. You finally start to feel sleepy. Except, maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You're, try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. Oh, what? What, is the blight gonna show up? Darkness. The dark voices earlier speak to you. It shouldn't still be as spooky, but now you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head. This one is still undeniably odd. Really? Work up a sweat watching those killers toss the ball around, huh? What have I hurt so much to go splash around in some cool ocean waves afterward? I'm just saying. I'm out here, you know. Well, yeah, the hag had a very weird texture over her body. The weird thing about her is I think she was only like 18 when she was killed. And so she's not that old. Her story's kind of weird too, though. You awake suddenly to see someone looming over you. Trapper is sitting beside you, sketching a portrait. Draw me like your French girl, Trapper. Are you awake? I saw you with the spirit right before bedtime. You should know. They're not what they seem. Not like me, who's obviously completely honest and trustworthy. I was out checking to make sure you weren't sleeping. You're one of my... Actually, never mind. Just be careful where you sit. But since I'm here, I'd like to share 2 things with you. 1. I don't take rejection well. 2. The first thing is very important to remember. You drawing me? Trapper doesn't answer. Aren't drawing stink lines radiating from... Are you? Still nothing. Look. I'm not an easy guy to get along with. But I am an easy guy to spend time with. This makes sense if you choose to spend time with me tomorrow. Rest of this scum live like rats. They wouldn't know a good time if it would bite them on the butt. Huh, it actually says ass. Bite them on the ass. I mean that literally. Point is, if you select me, you're in for a day of luxury, extravagance, and fun. Yes, I said fun. And if I don't pick you? Remember what I said earlier. Or it might be the last thing you'll never forget. But hey, you look tired. Get some rest. Sleep. Maybe even sleep well if you can. Just try not to roll over to the about 15 feet to your left. Finally alone. Real this time. Maybe. Drift off to sleep. Again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. Trapper seeming kind of desperate. Yeah, this game definitely has some music. Wait a second. Where are we? This isn't... Oh, jeez. Is it one of those reality show confessional rooms where all the contestants talk directly to the camera? I think today went really well. These were some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end in bloodshed or untimely perishing in my Russian cottage. I'm counting today as a win, no matter what happens. What do I think of the newcomer? Do I have to say? Oh, I do? Okay, attractive? Mysterious? I really don't know that many words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was skewered by an elk. I had to wash her entrails off of my Therapin. That being said, the other 3 should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I, for one, not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about this. But he's a hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time. Major buzzkill. And Trapper? Oof. Where do I even begin with Twapper? He's buff, sure. But daddy issues much. Sheesh. I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human. And I'm fit as fiddle. That being said, one thing about this newcomer makes me think I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing they called life. This is weird. I don't even care enough to kill this person. But if anyone else wants to, I don't even care. Stop them. Might have to just kill Dwight to feel anything again. Yeah, today was fun. I don't want to get ahead of myself or really invest in something that might hurt me. I don't know. Maybe we'll just see how it goes. Maybe they'll realize I'm not the one. They seem pretty smart, so that's probably what'll happen. I gotta learn to go easier on myself. Who could love me if I can't love myself? I know that everyone thinks of me as a beautiful cold-blooded monster. I just can't help it. Circulation just isn't my thing. I don't choose to be cold. Cute hat and robe. Okay. Those are my choices, sure. Someone were to come around and capture my heart. At least that beats being stabbed in it. Really messed up that line. Sorry about that. Besides, if I'm gonna get a bloody revenge on society, that has to be you. That has used me and thrown me away. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to have a little help. I got an achievement called Still Alive. You open your eyes. The sun is shining. Not a cloud in the sky. Feel great. Totally well rested. Not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire and woke up several yards down the beach. Wait. You want a vacation? Yesterday, nothing more than a strange dream. No, not a dream. Really are here for another day. I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Hey, dick. Speaking of weirdos, I think the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. Definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch. Oh, so sexy, no? Sexy bunch, no. Talk about sexy. Here comes Trickster carrying a coffee. Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off right. Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor, though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. Is that right, Defo? Musicians morning people? You're married to one. I also wanna wish you luck. Today's an important one. Oh, I'm 100% my drink is roofied. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I am swamped with engagements. Especially on the other island. You know, the one that pays more. Trickster Winks is here. You want to ask him how to reach the other island. Now is the... Never mind, he left. Well, at least he brought me a cup of... No, wait, you don't want to drink that. What the hell was that? They don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. I think it was a bomb. He definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee. And I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you. Yet. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise. The type of place you give a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up. View. Dude. Nah, an eternal prison of pain. And please make sure to leave a review. It really helps with the algorithm. Just trust me. I'm looking out for you. So, can we please just move on? Hey, wait a second. How did you possibly... omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock the coffee out of your hands? Got 2 thumbs and doesn't give a crap? Bob Kelso. I love that show. This is not Parliament, and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak of turn at this moment. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land and submerge those who defy me and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something. Something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain. I'm not saying that it is. Even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5. 10 out of 10. 2 thumbs up. If it was crafted with love. And or that's the type of thing that you're into. Throwing it out there. You know, the ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent. And whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing this elaborate simulation. I mean, a vacation. It's not easy to do. Sometimes there are small bugs or inconsistencies. But that's just the nature of the process. Perfection's overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. We ought to celebrate those who venture, who bear their souls as part of a creative process, with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment. But not overly critical of them. Wow, they are really defending themselves here, aren't they? Please play our game. Ignore the bugs. We're not perfect. We get it. 10 out of 10. Ignore the bugs. Are you two trying to sell me on this place actually being good? You don't have to say it like that. Especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee. I mean, come on, man. sorry. We should have been here like 5 minutes ago. There's always something to do on the second morning. Sadly true. Oh, I messed it up. Whatever. Even if they do make great points. Oh sure. That's great points. I agree. Can we please move on? Yes. Apologies, Noodles. The last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island? Yes, I've been having a lovely time. Yes, it's been entertaining. Yes, I'm not suspicious that there's no option. I kind of want to go that one for the lulz. So I think I'm going to do yes, and I'm not suspicious there's no option. Yes, and I'm not suspicious there's no option here. That's an encouraging response. Yeah. We're so glad that you're not suspicious. That's Claudette. Maybe Noodles isn't suspicious because they figured out what they're really actually doing here. Zero chance. They're still clicking. Even right now. See how you'll respond. Oh, do you? Oh, look at that. Yeah, they don't know anything. It's nothing. It doesn't matter about Noodles. We're so happy to hear you're having fun here. Enjoy your night, Death Metal. Thanks for stopping by. You keep being your lovely self. And have a great night's sleep. I will catch you around. I didn't say I was having fun. We're all having fun here, Noodles. Just fucking lie. Yes, we're all having fun. Seriously, just fucking lie. We do need to ask you one more question, though. We have to sign away our rights to say anything negative about ourselves, about this place. Would you please sign this non-disparagement agreement? No. No. I will not say anything negative about this island. You have my word. I, Noodles, agree with the terms of this verbal contract. Well, they got me. Perfect! Delightful! Excellent! Yes! Hey Noodles, it's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. The place, I believe that is in a positive review. Because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games or resorts like this. Yeah, no one reads the negative reviews. Anyways, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance. And with the grumbling I hear from your belly, that can only mean one thing. Breakfast! Perfect time. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies. Pancakes and bacon and so much for maintaining the beach bods. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. We can get some strawberries here. A yogurt? Magic powers will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. Oh, definitely need them strawberries. I got just the emote for that. Yeah. Eat them strawberries. Eat them. She berry. Take your plate, sit down. Thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger? Dread? Disorientation? Like going through puberty again. Except all in one day. On a beautiful, mysterious island. But you're not the only one doing some introspection, though. Pepper stands up to talk about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. I can't imagine could make me any angrier today than you did yesterday. But I really hope you do. I really, really hope you do. Unrelated. Anybody see where I left my cleaver? Oh, just kidding. I always know where my cleaver is. Well, that was bizarre. Back to Britain. Nope. Now Huntress steps up to talk to you about her feelings. At this point, anything could happen. I'm not open to all possibilities that this strange island has in store. Now, open-minded. At least that surely must be it. No one else would merely stand up during breakfast to... And just like that, here comes Spirit. Did everyone sleep well? I did. Or should I say, did not. I haven't slept since 20 years on the account of the whole burning quest for my familiar revenge thing. At least last night was no different. So in that case, I was exactly how it should be. Got a lot of reading done though. Now if you don't mind, we're gonna go back quietly resting, resenting being trapped here with you all, while I look cute doing it. Hair flip. Guessing Rape had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of the group. Ah, perfect. Here he is. Take us home, Wraith. Hey. That was fun yesterday, huh? I mean, not like too much fun. But would it be weird? But like, a good amount of fun. Now, we're all looking at you expecting. Are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you soon. Damn. What a power play. Keep them wanting more. You're getting good at this game. Or, sexy true to life experience. Shame you didn't eat any breakfast. But, so be it. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention. You hear that? Were you addressing me? Well, yeah. I guess, is it okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these four fine killers. But it feels like I'm the person. Feels like I'm the person I'm getting to know the most. Is you, narrator. It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you lost your mind. I'm not real at all. What are you, crazy? Yeah, I heard it this time. And I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. Don't go behind the pool shed. No, no. Stick it there. A little more. A little more. Oh, yeah. That's it. Yes. How does it feel? Intense. Nice. Yeah, that feels right. This is uncomfortable. Now I want you to take that and put it right. Oh yeah, yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Just like that. Exactly like that. I swear I have no idea who whatever it is they're doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so you know they know you're close by and can hear everything. Oh wow, look at this super cool bottle of Trickster Bland suntan lotion someone left on the chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? Damn it. Oh, come on, a little privacy, please. Quite offending, and Claudette has a crazed look in her eye. Yes, she does. Sorry. I didn't know how else to, let you know I was here. And that I could hear you well, you know. No, what? What do you think we were doing? We're doing, I know exactly what you're doing. But it sounded like, fun. I think two people trying to find a way to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? Oops. We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day. And we spend it hoping we stab each other in just the right way. We won't get resurrected. That kind of sucks. I've come to believe that the key to finding the exact place we need to bleed out from, and I believe that place is our appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense to me. Did you actually think we were thinking him? Dwight? You don't have to laugh that hard to get it. My life is a nightmare, and yet somehow it's been even worse than right now. Let's go, lover boy. I noted all our interrooms, and our 5 minutes is up. Anyway, good luck, Noodles. You're going to need it. And hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure to tell your ghost to tell us how. That was both a tragedy and a comedy. A crackmedy? Shut up, I like it. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah. You're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. So far, today has been exhausting too. But you're dedicated to achieve a true, centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up the sun in a heated pool. Wait. If it's sunny, why do you need the heated pool? Whatever. Today, you're on a date with yourself. Oh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. I would make the first move. Aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks our precious sun. If I keep tipped, like a palm tree that is bending over to screw with you. But it's no tree at all. It's... Hey, babe. Breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone just getting up and announcing how they're feeling. What's that about? Some kind of check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy. Kinda lazy. Whatever though. Breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon. Or after 4 p.m. Yeah. I do intermittent fasting. You see these abs? By the way? Yeah, you don't get these abs by being some chump-ass bitch. Maybe you can see them later. At my private stage. On the other island. You know, IP Island. Where all the Hollywood celebs hang out. If you play your cards right, I could give you a private show. Catch you around. His abs are pretty amazing. You gotta give him that. And that blow-up bat, threatening, but adorable. Makes for a interesting silhouette. Genius design. He's a psychopath. Just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything. And we're not best friends. Just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking, it's not an open invitation to go smash in the fourth wall like every 5 seconds. Okay. Now that that guy's gone, we've got some ground rules established that we're definitely not going to abide by. It's time to lay back and take in some deep, slow breaths, and nope. Another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see who it is this time. Oh, it's a spirit. That checks out. You two have gotten pretty close. Cozy, not close. He should, get out of here. I know a place that brings a bit of welcome darkness. Tropical nightmare. Best of all, I'm the only one that seems to know about it. So, we won't be bothered there. Wink. I don't even know why I'm telling you, really. It's my private spot. But I guess I got a feeling that you'll appreciate it in the way that I do. Not like these other killers. They don't get me. Hair flip. Oh. But I'll get them. Oh, I'll get them all. And my father too. And I'll punish him for what he did to my mother and me. Spirit radiates a menacing aura, waving her sword around in the air as she threatens, well, the entire universe. It's scary. And more than a little hot. If, you get turned on by menacing. Maybe I do. Maybe I've already made my choice. Look, all this time on Murderer's Island has got us both a little confused about things. I'm choosing to lean into it. I would suggest you do the same. I've seen her get mad, which is probably enough to scare you into compliance, but you've also seen that there's a more sensitive side hiding within her. Which one do you think will win out? consider our offer, but before you can decide if you're gonna go off with the spirit, the Wraith interjects. Honestly, Spirit's great. She's the only one around here that doesn't totally get on my nerves. I guess got good taste, but I don't know. We could hang out and I could show you some cool stuff if you want. Get I said anything? Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly, because you can only go on a date. Only go on one date today. I also don't want to get hacked into pieces for saying the wrong. Also good to remember that these are cold-blooded killers. But you know what they say. When life gives you lemon, throw it back at them and make a bomb. You make lemonade. And then you die. A horrible, wretched, breathing death after drinking it. Because the lemons were poisoned after all. Sorry, this island has really got me tilted. So, who will it be? Spirit. Yeah, I gotta go with Spirit. You made the right choice. But know this, just because you picked me, doesn't mean I'm gonna slobber over you all day like a dog, understand? Well, of course, I still got to prove to me I want to believe that your connection is real, but I've been hurt before. Literally, with a katana. A katana that I now wield in spectral form. You feel me? Because you will feel me. If you try any time of that module trapper crap. Yeah, I feel you. Before you ask Claudette and Dwight to clarify, I'll just let you know that yes, it's too late to change your answer now. When the spirit arrive at the coast, overlapping the Black Lighthouse. Another dreamer. It's old, decrepit, but still impressive. Something magnetic about it? You can see why the spirit would be drawn to such a... You look Spirit up and down. Notice that she's wearing all black. Just all black, just like the lighthouse. I'm noticing a bit of a theme. Is black your favorite color? Black isn't really a color at all. Absence of color, it's a void. Like me. Spirit smile. Nature abhors a vacuum. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. The lapping waves on the shore of the coast had a romantic tone. The fog that surrounds Spirit, everywhere she goes, blends perfectly. Mist rolling up over the rocky shoreline. She's at one with this place, and so are you. The beast doesn't last long, however, as the lighthouse lets out an eerie howl, like a monster dying. A spiral black light stretches out across the sky. Spirit has to yell at you, just to be heard. Oh yeah, it does that! The light and sound recede, and the two of you sit smiling. Spirit lays a towel down, and then pats on it gently. Clearly she wants your company. So you oblige. Oh, I thought, so do you oblige. My bad. Yeah, giving choices in a Vicia game. God, what am I, crazy? When you do, she takes out some sunscreen and hands it to you. Not exactly sure what to do. Is this an invitation to get a little hands-on action? Ba-da-ba! I mean, what else could it be? Hey, I forgot to bring my own when I lost my memory and fell into the ocean. No problem. I figured as much. Spirit turns around like slather lotion all over your body. You need any help reaching those difficult spots? Yeah, hands float around your back. You swallow hard, trying to make room in your throat for words to come out, but nothing does. You're embarrassed enough and decide to just live with what you've got. Suit yourself. You watch Spirit fly screaming to herself in the most unique way by floating her hand around her back to spread it on. Comment about her floating hand ability, say nothing. No, I guess comment about her floating hand abilities? I want to ask about the shards of glass. The fact that your hands just float around you like that, you can reach things way easier than I can. Almost like you're some kind of superhero. I'm glad you like it, but floating superpowers isn't exactly the type of superpower you'd wish for as a kid. I'd much rather be able to read minds. Maybe, then I'd be able to understand why some people act the way they do. I goofed! I'm truly sorry. I clearly hadn't thought through what your experience. Sometimes humor is just how you deal with uncomfortable situations. But clearly I read the room wrong. I was thinking about what you must have gone through to end up like that. And it had to have been horrible. It was worse than death. At least death ends eventually. But I wouldn't want to forget it. It literally made me who I am right now. Truth is, I could pull all these bits of glass that are stuck in my flesh out right now if I wanted to, but I don't. Each shard is a reminder of what my father did to me and what the world did to him. That's why I refuse to play the universe's game. I hate the idea that I'll be forced to succumb to pressure that way. He did in the end. The way that fear and anger filled him, and then came bursting out. The way his mercy flooded, his misery flooded our home, drowned us all. Eesh. It's hard to think about revenge. Wait, it's hard not to think about revenge. The dragon inside me. It's doing to me what the world did to him. I have to fight it, even though it gives me strength. I must maintain control. You're, stronger than he ever was. I'm sure of it. I appreciate that, Noodles. I suppose a little help isn't a bad thing in life. In love. The world's a lot to endure it alone. Maybe I could use a little assistance reaching my delicate toesies. For a bit of lotion. You know, having your body contorted into all these vengeful poses. Really does a number on the joints. It rubbed lotion on the skin, really? Oh, son of a... Why is it always skill checks? Perfect. He's gonna hit like the first three and then just goof. Not bad. Oh, got it. Dang it! Dang it! Well, I suppose that lotion made it to where it was supposed to be going eventually. And we're not incredibly late. I'm not a woman who believes in rushing through just to get them done. So the next time, I'm sure you'll delete. Wink. You look up at the lighthouse. It's ominous. Dark form hovering above. This moment between spirit and yourself. Evil as it clearly is. In this case, it does you a solid by blurting out another ominous moan. And burst of black light. That rests from this awkward silence. Ghost ship. From seemingly out of nowhere, an ancient-looking ship appears in the water. Full of itself, a thing of death. The spirit of the ship that once sailed these seas centuries ago. A tattered black flag whips in the ocean air above the ship, as it careens towards the shore. Before crashing on the rocks, it must have been drawn in by the lighthouse. You hear the distant shouting of sailors as the old wooden ghost ship breaks up and sinks into the water. Alright. That does happen sometimes. Should we, do something? Nah. The sharks will take care of it. Wait a minute. The ocean is quiet again, except the waves. Note to self. Hungry sharks. But these time-traveling pirates, or ever they were, they're half sure you saw one of those skulls and crossbone flags. Aren't the only ones drawn here today. Wraith. He's emerged from the palm trees behind you. I didn't come here to break up your date or something. I came here for that. Wraith points to the lighthouse. It is indifferent to his attention. I've been seeing it in my dreams, shining its strange. I can't avoid it. But nothing seems to stop it from reaching out to me. Duh! It's a haunted lighthouse. It does that to everyone at some point. You're no more special than me. Those dead pirates. That mermaid. I saw washed up on the shore that one time. God. Ew. Mermaids, by the way, aren't even close to being as beautiful a person as they are in the movies. More sea witch than underwater princess. If you get my drift. It's all part of a vast conspiracy. An epic river lies. Island or something. I'm pretty sure I figured it out. The basics. Now, if you come with you can get cut. Spirit waves her katana, nearly trimming a couple of buttons off his tropical top. He takes the hint and backs away a few steps. Slowly. For the quiet guy, never really shuts up. Okay, be that way. We'll see. Alone at last. Tension broken. Deathly moans quiet, and the Wraith vanished back to wherever he hangs out. Scooch closer to Spirit. Breathing in the damp, foggy air that seems to emanate from her. Not quite clear how the whole fog thing works, but you don't even care. You're feeling this moment. Spirit seems to be feeling it too. She starts to adjust her robe. You, get a peek at her bathing suit beneath. La la. For someone who seems intent on proving how little she cares about what everybody thinks, she puts a lot of work into getting that suit and getting into that suit. That's straps for days. However, you're not so focused on what's happening with Spirit, you don't see the next interruption coming. Claudette and Dwight. God, Claudette and Dwight bursting in, ruining everything. Burst in on you and interrupt whatever you were doing. It doesn't seem like they were worried they'd bump into much. We're here to make a dramatic announcement. Oh, that's wrong, boys. Well, technically, we're here to invite you to join us back at the beach, where we'll be making a dramatic announcement. Hard being the producers and the hosts. Aren't survivors supposed to work in groups of 4? When you arrive at the beach, you realize you were set up. Despite promising an announcement, Dwight and Claudette simply stand quietly. This isn't at all what was... Wait a minute. There's no announcement here. There is. A me. Yeah. What in your ears, friend? I told you to get lost. You see, lost is what I am. So are you. But I know the way out. I've got a map back in my secret lair. Literally and figuratively. Yeah, I know the difference. That's why you should ditch Spirit and come spend the rest of the night with me instead. Got a secret lair? Yeah, man. Said anything about a secret lair. I said I've got snap in my secret hair. There's lap, my secret chair. Don't change the subject. Don't ask me what he's been talking about. You're going to make a mess of the first nice day I've had in I don't know how long, because it's not even clear what year it is, but in a while. I'm not about ditched for the likes of you. Not me messing things. I keep trying to tell you. Tang Island. I've come to accept a difficult truth. What's happening? Oh, I'm convinced that it's our fate. Not one's decision. Simply a way. Simply the way it will be. Hitting it. What do you even know about fighting? All sleepy little secret hair and crying like a baby while ringing your little bell. So don't tell me what I can and can't fight back against. I was a born fighter. The dragon lives inside me. I can't not fight, even when all I might want to do is hide. Don't you see that giant hat? It's a metaphor. If I do have my fate is to win every fight that comes my way. Got it? Folks. Oh. I've seen you hide. Do your little phase walking routine. What do you call it? That's basically cloaking. And we all know that cloaking is a type of hiding. Folks, you cloak? I don't cloak. I am not a cloaker. I phase walk out in the open. Just can't see me. You have no idea what they're talking about, but this sure sounds like some video game community forum minutia, if there ever was such a thing. Not that you know anything about that either. It sure doesn't seem like Dwight and Claudette are going to stop this. It's on, so it's on you. I think I was brought here to make a choice. I'm going to do that now. And I choose... Well, I've already stated I'm just going to keep choosing Spirit. Even though I'm guessing Wraith is technically the right choice here. Well, I stated Spirit all the way. When it comes down to it, either of these two seem easy to live. I mean, damn, Spirit literally has broken glass shards sticking out of her, but she has a certain charm to her bloom. Spirit and I were actually having a nice time. Besides, if it's my fate to end up on this island, well, to hell with fate, really. And don't take this the wrong way, right? But the amount of awkwardness you pack in a single day, no wonder you're so skinny. All that second guessing yourself must burn a lot of calories, buddy. No offense taken. Yeah, okay, it's true. I can be a little awkward, I guess, sometimes. Right. I'm gonna stick with Spirit. Spirit, breathe a sign of relief. I've got enough revenging to do without having to kill you too, Wraith. Spirit walks you around the corner to show you something that she discovered in this place and knew was meant to be connected with her journey. A cherry tree. It's a small sapling, but it has gunter-sprout flowers. It doesn't make sense to see a cherry tree here in this place. It also doesn't make sense to see a ghost in a black bathing suit. So just accept it. As Spirit steps on the tree, a cold breeze pulls up, and some petals off, and they come cascading through the air around the both of you. Do you know the meaning behind the cherry blossom? They're beautiful. Also quite symbolic, of course. Like all good symbols. Their meaning is pretty complicated. What do they mean to you? Many people, being among cherry blossoms is like being at a celebration of life. People travel from great distances just to be near their vibrant beauty. However, beautiful as they might be, they aren't magical They're simply flowers. They're quickly die and fade away, and for this reason, they're also a symbol of the fleeting nature of life and our fragile mortality. In that way, it's the specter of looming death that calls attention to this special moment to see and appreciate life. How does that duality make you feel, Nicholas? Power, frustrated, unsure, and power. The knowledge that life and death are a cycle, and I've always given me faith. Accepting that fleeting nature of life, like a beautiful flower, allows me to appreciate the moments without being hung up on those things. Plain. Oh shit. Not the happiest. Oh, I'm totally certain to read my hands are. And then it dawned on me. Spirit had been trapped in this state of death, no hope, to cycle back, no rebirth. Her moment of blossoming life, long gone. That scary time of death and decay that comes after the good part. That spirit's eternity. I feel like an idiot. I wasn't talking about you. I wasn't even thinking about you. I was just... You answers from the heart. I can't let that bother me. Our priorities are not the same. I have my mission. Once the fallen cherry blossom represented the soul of the samurai warriors. Those noble characters. Those who do not fear death. Those who are killed in the greatest sacrifice to honor the Emperor. Their lives were short, but their purpose gave them beauty. Those warriors saw death coming, but they never despaired. They stood and faced it. They held their swords, struck down their fear. But despite the samurai spirit that lives in me, in my noble bloodline, my life has ended, but my death continues to stretch on. Cycles frozen. This cherry tree, not real. Though its petals fall, they soon replenish, as if they were installed here by someone. You watch a spirit and chooses her words very carefully. By someone with no respect for the balance of life and death. Sorry to interrupt. You know we don't believe that, right? Yep. But this time, we've got a really good reason. And it has nothing to do with us being manipulated by an unseen force. Because it's definitely not happening. Nobody accused you of that, but okay. We're just here to tell you that it's time for dinner, silly. Get it while it's hot. I guess it's time to go or whatever. Thanks for spending more time with me today, Noodles. I enjoyed it. Me too. Why do I think the Trapper's gonna kill me? He definitely threatened me last night. What a fun day you've both been having. What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining. That's not just the remaining anxiety sweat from spending the afternoon courting a psycho killer. No. We're really feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry. I'll keep your dirty little secrets. But enough gentle ribbing. It's time to get back to business. All the, appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Gratitude. We're not going to do the gag where we cram all of them on screen at the same time again. Just believe me. They're all here. And they're just as sexy and demented as you remember them. With your love on the line, everybody is being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm as surprised as you are that these 4 are falling for you. No, not because of your personality, but because you just met them yesterday. However, since Trapper seemed to be the biggest long shot to end up holding onto your heart, he throws caution to the wind and speaks up. The pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer on Murderer's Island, but hey, letting them have this one moment in the spotlight is the least we can do. And heaven knows they wouldn't do any better. They won't do any better. I'm not dining solo. I'm eating what I want. And you're all eating it too. Lamb shank, rare, salt, pepper, no sauces allowed. And serve it with a single piece of broccoli. The Wraith won't complain. I like broccoli. Gives me horrible gas. Oh, I don't like that. Buddy, wait till you smell the rare lamb. Does to my bowels. It's awesome! Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. What? Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? Heaven, we've had an interesting day, that's for sure. But how will you describe it to the others? Say too much or too little, and it could affect your standing with the group. But don't just sit there saying nothing. Nothing is not an option. Be coy. Gush about your date. I think I'm gonna gush. You know what? YOLO. Gush. I wish you could have all met the beautiful, soft-sided, and you'd all get to see if you were a bit nicer to her. Spirit looks totally whole. I promise. She doesn't want people paying attention to her anymore. People paying her any more attention. She's just trying to do her own thing. Not fit into the Killers Club. Seriously? Did you listen to a single thing I said today? It seems clear to me that you didn't. I guess I should have been coy. I goofed. I goof a lot. Fine. Wine Claudette, bring out dinner. Everyone eats and no one trusts anyone now. And they're all very tired. Oh wait. No, I'm sorry. That's a dreary, supernatural, horrifying thriller. Set in Antarctica. Not a charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. Bon appetit! Don't you mean bon? No. Almost everything we serve here has a lot of bones in it. Even the vegetables. Impossible to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both of the sexual and deadly variety. When everyone finishes, White Claudette come back, clean the table. They linger around you as they pick up your plate and take your napkin and dust the crumbs off the table. What would you like to say to the servants? They're doing their job. Your top-notch service is appreciated. Everyone, if you would please be so kind as to follow us to the fire pit, we'd greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is going to happen. Something that will change everything. You can go willingly, or you can go unwillingly. The choice? You have no choice here, tough cookies. Did you say we have a choice on how? Said that dweeb? Yes, and I immediately regret how I did. God, something needs to change around. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul. I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid. Fire, I mean, not my eyes. Because of childhood trauma involving fire. And finally, everyone starts moving towards the fire pit. If only to get away from Wraith complaining. This way, don't pick Wraith. Take a seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for the other killers to take their place. Wondering, who will want to tell a story this time? Will narrator tell a story? I bet they've got a stunningly creative. Hey, you think? Are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? Doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here. Nothing is probably not a great sign. Oh, cool. And now everyone is looking at you. So, yeah. You know, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story? Or could we play charades? Ogle? Well, I'm actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Ace points his spine and skull staffed thingamajig at you. Duck out of the way. You know what that thing can do. Probably shoots lasers. Try not to bore us. You're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. Now you can't tell if you're warm from the fire or if it's your nerves heating up. I know that the fire is right here, but if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend it's not here. Doesn't, you know, threaten to burn us all alive. Not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. Noodles is about to make an important decision about telling a story or not? Sure. What's the worst that can happen? Sure, I'm game. I'll tell a story. I hope it's a mystery. Okay. What type of story do you want to tell? Romance, adventure, action! Adventure. Alright. You know, your Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson movie? How about some adventure? Now we're talking! Not my favorite, but I respect your choice. I will not politely. You don't have to say that, Wraith. Just not politely. Okay, here goes. I really like to go fishing. Solid hobby. Great foundation for a story, for sure! You pause. Everyone is waiting with bated breath. No pun intended. Oh wait, that's it. That's not much of a story. Barely even a thought. My pun was better than that story. You sure that's all you have to say? No, I was kidding. So, what type of story do you want to tell? Personal? Because it's new? Action! Everybody listen to action. Here's an action-packed yarn for you. The time I got into a bar fight. The group is interested. They lean in. I'm all ears! And I'm not talking about the bucket of them I have on my boat! You crack open a beer by smashing the bottle cap off the nearest rock or starting. Oh, that a local watering hole. Powering up with my regular 12 beers before I slay at the pool table. Slay is good. Steely tan, flash from the jukebox. The bartender's tip jar filled to the brim. I pound the final pint and smash the glass on the corner as I demand shots for the entire joint. The patrons cheer for me. I am their god. Suddenly I hear telltale revving of engines outside. Motorcycles. The saloon doors swing open. Wait, it's a saloon now? And in walks my arch nemesis, Big Slim, the giant North. Hello? He sounds sexy. Thought I smelled something like grid from a Hagrid from Akron. When I hopped off the hog, Slim said with a sneer. I get up from my stool, the gal behind me rubbing my shoulder, revving me up for the inevitable fight. Long way from home, aren't we, Slim? What are the fine people of Elm Street going to do without someone to sell them something second-hand cufflinks? I taunt him. He stroked his oily beard. Story has a lot of specific geographic references in it. I have a perfectly good job at the pawn shop. Why are you coming at me like this? Slim yells. That's fair, I scream back. Why do we even hate each other? I can't remember. Something about cutting you off in traffic? But it was a misunderstanding, so... Well, then let's hug it out, I say, tears starting to well in my eyes. And we made up. What about the bar fight? Yeah. Oh wait, sorry, that's me. Oh, yeah. We got into a real blowout fight later that night. Really yelled our provincials' heads off. But it was just an argument about whether you should say pop or soda. Both are acceptable. Come on! I gave up a headline at Coachella for this? Barrett laughs hysterically. We're only laughing at you. But it's a laugh. You're ready to accept. Sure was some kind of story, technically. Okay, that was not a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it's quite bad. Sorry. This narrator keeps it real. Can't just end there. So, Who else would you like to hear a story from tonight? You look from killer to killer, trying to decide who might be the most entertaining. Do we want to hear about Russia? Do we want to hear about bull farms? Or do we want to hear about family murder? Hey Chris, how you doing, buddy? I think we're gonna do family murder. Because I already stated I'm going spirit hard, even though I kind of messed up a lot. Oh yeah? That's awesome. Are you sure that's something you should be stating in a public forum and not talking to me privately about? Which I'm fine with either way. Because I am guessing Genevieve doesn't watch streams very much, but you know, if you want to keep it a surprise. That's true. And I don't think she goes through and looks at VODs, but you know. It's just one of those things where I don't want to accidentally spoil the surprise because she decides to click on something. That's awesome though, man. Oh, these stories are long. I suppose I can tell a story. I don't really want to, but anything I say is sure to be better than whatever I got out of anyone else in this group. I own a tux? Since when? Oh my god! I could have sold that years ago. Full monies! Like all good stories, I stole this one from someone in the past. Enjoy your lurk, man. Like I said, that's me. Whenever I'm lurking, munching on some food. Someone in the past who is dead now and can't do anything about it. It's called the bride, or technically I suppose, the fiancé. One winter, a young couple decided that the next spring would be married. The two were madly in love and could not wait so they could join in matrimony and unite their souls for eternity. For the latest bridal trends, they decided to have their wedding ceremony at the edge of the woods by a beautiful, shabby chic farmhouse. Together they spent months planning the details of the wedding. The two created invitations, figured out seating arrangements, and tasted 100 cakes before settling on the perfect one. They chose the Chikoi? By the way, so fancy. When it came to a time to figure out the decorations, however, the bride, or the fiancé, I guess since she wasn't actually married yet, wanted to take the lead and set the style. After all, her boyfriend had been wearing cargo shorts and open-toed sandals pretty much their entire relationship. So, he was definitely not to be trusted. Having decided on such a lovely natural setting for the ceremony, the fiancé decided that she would create unique floral arrangements from their local wildflowers that surrounded the farm. As soon as the sun rose on the first day of spring, she set off into the woods. Each day she spent hours mapping out where the best blooms would be found and be prepared to be picking them by herself the morning of the wedding. so that they'd be at the height of their freshness. Enamored with the incredible variety of flowers in them, she surveyed the bride, her fiance, since they had not yet been married, became obsessed with knowing just how many there were, so she could choose absolute best. When the fateful morning of her big day finally came, the fiance told her husband to be that she had one final errand before the wedding. Excited for the ceremony to come, she dressed in her beautiful white gown and set off into the woods to gather flowers. Treading carefully, she followed her route, selecting only the best stem, collecting them. However, she came upon one familiar clearing. It was not as expected. However, it was more beautiful than it had ever been before. Just on the edge of her view was a new bush filled with blossoms so bright, vibrant, and colorful. She became dizzy just by looking at them. But the fiancé ignored her sudden spell and pressed ahead, picking up flowers after flower. And each time she did, she noticed just further ahead, and possibly even more beautiful blossoms, bubbles, and buttercup, carried by the sweet fragrance of the spring air. The bride, fiance, crept farther and farther into the wood until she turned the corner, stepped over a mossy, fallen tree trunk, and realized she had been here before. This wasn't the clearing she remembered, or at least how she remembered it. The flowers were suddenly overripe, decaying, falling into their stems, into festering, molding piles on the floor. Where bees had been bees! Now, only flies buzzing. Where the scene of flowers had once intoxicated her, odor, mildew, sick. She turned and looked back, but the path was dark. Into the shadow, the gleam, she walked, and walked. That day, as guests gathered at the farmhouse, the fiancé was nowhere. Her friends and family and love began to look for her, but to no avail. Searched the pasture, tree line, into the forest, but there was no beautiful wildflowers or young lovers. Just old, dead trees, trampled veins, and moss-covered rocks. Fiancé stayed a fiancé for eternity, always wandering. Her flesh or blood, live, but never finding them. Oh, boo-hoo-hoo. Distracted by the never-ending search for perfection, unable to see that you are loved for who you are, out there, all alone. I thought it was beautiful and sad, just like someone we know. Now, with story time, a lot of people like to take hot shots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up. When you think it's time for the sequel, it's almost never as rewarding as the original. Why? I'm much more a fan of episodic style of storytelling. Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off the individual installment, and builds a greater sense of community between the audience and creator. Tell me, Noodles, if you could delete any sequence from existence, what would it be? Don't answer that. We don't actually care. We're just here to make sure that we seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening. God forbid my small talk get in the way of a romantic twilight moment. Why? I'm going to need you to shut your fucking mouth. You know that we need to get back to that thing we do whenever we're not on screen. Okay. Have fun tonight and try not to wink wink end up dead. Did you say the words wink wink out loud? And what kind of double entendre are you getting at with that end up dead thing? Dwight is physically incapable of thinking, not since the accident. Oh, you do know that all these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Well, except for Spirit. She really doesn't belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a predator. No wonder she's pissed. Did I hear something? Somebody trash-talking Spirit? Deal me in. What do you say? We take this talk to the hot tub. I can soak this blood. Or not roast that ghost with some killer hot ticks. Not enough talks. Please, enough talks of burns. Things that are lit or getting played. It's enough of these activities. Have to be set next to a literal fire? Must I be surrounded by figurative flames as well? Well, if we turned and ran far from this place as we could. Just you and on those spindly legs? You'll probably tire before you get too far. If it's running away to someplace more secluded, Noodles is after, you should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature, but that's because I choose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my choice, and it's completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I am so over it. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. I'll be sitting in the shade and drinking some locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. It's like she's actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on, or just me? Despite Trevor's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you for the moment. Could, I don't know, just pick one of us maybe? Could all move on with our lives around, you know, special projects we have going. You heard him. Who will you head off with for an evening activity? I'm just saying, might not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murder Island comes to an end. And no, I'm not satisfied with that name either. But with streaming reality TV dating shows, boom, happening, pretty much everything else is taken. Which killer would you pick? And yes, we're back to excluding Trickster. Because, ugh, that guy. Well, as I said earlier, I picked the Spirit. Spirit. Oh, you picked me? Yeah. Sorry, that was rude of me. I despise phoniness. So I should be honest with you. You make for interesting company, and I love the idea of winning over these other killers at all costs, even when I hate the game and the prize. But I've had a long day, floating and subverting expectations, grinding my teeth, as I imagine sweet, sweet revenge. It takes a lot out of me. So, don't stop bringing your A game, alright? I might seem like I hate everything, and getting to really know who I am is an impossible task, but worth trying. Not worth trying, but too bad. You won't know unless you search deep inside of yourself and bring everything you got. Or just say the exact right thing at the exact right time and can melt my heart in an instant. I don't know the rules here. Any better than you. See? You at the bar, I guess. Just want to end this night so I can go to sleep. We arrive at the bar to find Dwight and Claudette, both holding cocktail shakers, surrounded by a bevy of bottles for assorted booze. It's ready to get wasted. Well, I don't drink, so not me. You don't really drink ever? Is that like because it will fall out of a hole in your stomach thing, or? I don't drink alcohol because alcohol is poison of the body and mind, and I don't act like a fool to have a good time. And why don't you choose a mixology lesson as your romantic nighttime activity? Everyone knows this kind of date is just an excuse to get loaded up on booze and make terrible decisions. It's true, not a single person has ever learned anything at one of these. Wait, now that's not true. You learned how to tie a tarry into a tarry knot in a stem using only your tongue. Whoa. You ordered the soda with a splash of my private business? Cause that's off the menu. Well, I know what I'm drinking to forget tonight. Mixology is really a thing, and it doesn't require alcohol to be interesting. I'll have you know, you know that I worked at a restaurant before I was violently executed by your father, on whom have your bloody vengeance. Right. Well, so be it. How about you, Noodles? Do you drink? I actually don't. I've got the impression that tonight will be a night I want to remember perfectly. I'm gonna pass on the alcohol. Here. Alcohol is a false excuse. It's not like sober people can't have fun. Watch Spirit pick a plump cherry and roughly stab a little plastic sword through. Cherry juice splatters everywhere, and its a little fruity guts flop out onto the Spirit's lap. Oopsie! One of the upsides of wearing black is it hardly shows stains. So take backsies. Oh, lovebirds, what drink shall we make? Fancy bear, zombie, bloody mary. I don't know any of these. Fancy, oh, fancy beer. I thought that said fancy bear. I'm like, fancy bear? Zombie, dark and stormy. How about a dark and stormy drink? For me and my dark and stormy day. Okay, that one was cute. Please allow us to demonstrate how a dark and stormy is made. First rum, or in this case rum extract. A bit of apple juice is poured over it. And then fresh ginger beer is added in. Garnish with a lime. And drink. The end. Do you think you're up to the challenge of replicating this recipe, Noodles? Replicating rum substitute, ginger beer over ice. Don't forget the lime wheel. Rum substitute, ginger beer, ice, lime wheel. Not sure I appreciate your tone, but yes, you got it. You're a natural. A sassy natural. You and Dwight might have more in common than... Don't you dare. Karen seems to be in a lovely mood. As she sips her dark and stormy. She's not even rolling her eyes at your petty behavior. On cue, a literal dark storm begins. Make its way from the ocean. Taste your own dark and stormy as you watch the clouds approach. It's quite refreshing. Isn't it fun? Honestly, it's the most drama-free fun I've had since I've got here. And since you picked a simple but delicious drink, you got plenty of time left to relax. Wanna make out a little? You breathe in a sip of your drink and immediately begin coughing. Or you get a yes out. Lightning strikes a palm tree on the beach and immediately starts a fire. The activity ends abruptly. Claudette and Dwight usher the two of you away from the bar. Stupid Claudette and Dwight. Okay. I think that's the end of the day. So, I think I am going to call it. Let's see who we can. Oh, I really need to actually like a raid message. There we go, I'll do another one later. That one will work. As a raid message. And let's go raid Hedrick. Because he is an awesome guy who deserves everything. Such a cool guy. Great guy, and playing DBD proper. Not weird DBD dating thing. So, I made my choice. It wasn't bad. I may make a return to it. I do not know how long it is. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Cute, great people. And you deserve the best. And you will get the best, because you're just that cool. Bye.